Hello, welcome back to Rainy Day Projects. I hope you've been enjoying our speed build uploads of some of the false Lego kits that we've been enjoying, my wife and I. We're going to continue doing some of those, but we just want to also do some other craft kits like the ones that we've been doing before. We're going to continue doing those, but we are also going to be doing craft kits and maybe some other little projects, just anything that catches our attention and seems like it would be fun. And what I have for you today is this cute little needle felted capybara kit. I found this on Temu. I know that people have mixed feelings about Temu, and I 100% understand that, but that's where our budget is right now. I have wanted to learn how to needle felt, and I just wanted to find a little kit that would let me try out the technique and see if it's for me. So it is called it's called Capybara Material Pack. So I'm not really sure what the company is, but it looks really cute. So there's a capybara here, and he's got maybe a little duck or something on his head, and it's called item number F03. So a little vague on the product description, but we will put a link down in the description for you if you'd like to purchase this kit yourself. And let's open her up and get started. Okay, so we've got one package, and this I suppose is the cushion. It says wool felting kit complete workstation, includes one foam mat plus 3 different needle sizes, needles conveniently inserted on the side. Note, anti-rust oil on needles, wipe it off before use. Good to know. So I need something to wipe these needles clean. I think I have a towel over there, just a moment. Okay, so here's needle number 1, needle number 2, and needle number 3. Okay, let me get a little paper towel. Wait a moment. I am a little bit nervous about this because I have watched a couple of videos on needle felting, and I know that some people like to wear protective covers on their fingertips when they do this because it can be quite dangerous. You can stabby yourself pretty badly. I thought about buying some, but I didn't end up getting any, so I'm just gonna have to hope that I don't poke myself too much. Okay. Well, I don't really notice a lot of difference with the oil. I guess there's a little oil streak there, so maybe there's not too much. So I'm not really sure what size these are. They're not really marked with sizes, except that one is maybe a little bigger and one is a little smaller. So maybe I'll just have to experiment a little bit. And I also know that these needles can sometimes break. Apparently that's just part of needle felting. So I do have just the 3 here. If I happen to break all of them, I'll have to pick up some more needles at a craft store in the neighborhood. I thought about purchasing a kit at a craft store near here, but I live in the Czech Republic and craft supplies here are just terribly expensive. So a kit like this would have cost me maybe $30 here, which I think is just a little bit steep. So, alright, so I have my 3 needles. We've got the model picture, so we know what we're making. And we have our wool. So that's, oh, okay. There are no instructions in this kit. Huh. Okay, I didn't expect that. There are no instructions in this wool felting kit. So the reason I bought it was I wanted a little bit of guidance. But what I have is I have a bunch of wool, and I have got a little keychain that I can hook it on if I want to, and that's what I got. So I guess I'm just gonna do my best and start stabbing. I'm trying so hard not to make "that's what she said" jokes, but there's a lot of stabbing involved in this craft, so I can't promise anything. That's what she said. Okay, so these colors definitely are for the capybara. And I think that so far the colors do not match perfectly, right? That's what you get when you buy random stuff on the internet. So we've got this kind of orange color that I guess is meant to be the body. And then what we have is this kind of beige color. And I guess that's meant to be the ears, but it definitely is not a match for the ears and the nose. So I guess our capybara will have a different color palette. And then we've got this darker brown. And I suppose that part of this is for the duck's eyes and part of it is for the details. Oh, so the capybara's got some little feet and stuff down here. Okay, this is super different. I mean, I guess that the craft is so self-explanatory. They just want you to dive in and do your best, but I've definitely never done this before, so we're gonna see how I end up. And here is a little orange one. So, welp. Maybe we'll start with the capybara because I think that shape is going to be a little bit more forgiving for me. So, you know, if it's the wrong size lump, then I just squish it and make it a slightly better sized lump. So I'm going to kind of separate it out and make it nice and loose because I feel like that's going to give me more of a nice soft fluffy consistency that'll be a little bit easy to work with. Okay, so let's just try with the bigger needle since this is a bigger shape. And I'm gonna start with, I think, a smaller bowl. this seems to be more or less finished. So, I mean, I guess we could call this a finished project. It does not look like the project on this picture, but I'm not sure if that's just because I don't really know what I'm doing, or maybe it's a different kind of wool. I feel like, is this actually wool? I don't know. Oh, here are the instructions right here. Oh my gosh, okay, so there are instructions, but start with simple shapes, experiment with different combinations. All right, so yeah, I feel like the wool fibers maybe are a different thickness, or is this actually wool? I can't tell. It really does not look the same as it was advertised to look, so that's a little bit disappointing because I would not say that it's quite as cute as I expected that it would be. But I did get a chance to experiment with the technique. Well, okay, so on the plus side, this was not difficult at all. I mean, you just kind of move the wool around and stick the needle into it, so it's definitely a beginner-friendly project. I'm not, I've put the eyes on unevenly. Poor little guy. I wonder if I can fix that. A little lopsided. Oops. Okay, yeah, we can fix that. No, we can't really fix it. Yeah. So yeah, it's definitely a pretty easy project to do. I'm not sure if it's really my ideal craft because it is a little bit monotonous. It's very repetitive, so but I mean, there is something soothing about it, and the barrier to entry is very low. I think the only disadvantage is that wool can be a little expensive, so you're definitely going to want to know exactly what you're making when you start working on it. But no, I have a capybara. It's been a couple hours. What time is it? 2.5 hours I've been working on this, and so that's not too bad for a finished project. So anyway, there we go. So I guess that's how that works. Thanks for joining us today, and we will have another video with another project, hopefully sometime in the near future.